Ladies and gentlemen, I thought it would be a little fun experiment to react to some of these computer model predictions. Now, what I have, honestly guys, I just Googled model simulator predictions for college football, and I found this site. I would not recommend this site. It has a bunch of pop-up crap. That's why I actually have it screen recorded, and I'm going to transfer this screen recording onto the screen, and we're going to kind of just react to the Week 5 model computer model predictions. I'll react to them, and hopefully I'll make it entertaining. So guys, the first thing, I'm a little confused by this. It says you guys see this? South Carolina State is a 39-point favorite. I think it should be South Carolina is a 39-point favorite, but you guys can see the game simulator. I think this BYU game is tonight, so let's go to the game simulator and see what the AI simulator thinks on BYU. And it takes a little while to load the simulation, and it's got BYU winning 47-14. I think I've got a very basically identical score to that in my game picks. So me and the AI really synced up. It likes BYU minus the 24 in that one. We're just going to try and go through some of the games. Houston-Tulane. I love the over in this game, and I love Houston on the money line. Houston on the money line, and there it is right there, 33. The AI, guys, the AI agrees with me. Take the over in this Houston-Tulane game. Houston on the money line, minus 145. Great value. They're at home. Vegas is overreacting to their slow start. They're still a good team. We understand Tulane beat. Who did they beat? Kansas State. That is an impressive win. But guys, Kansas State, it was an aberration, whatever. This will be an interesting one. San Diego State, Boise State. I love the under. I love the under in this game. Let's see what the AI thinks. The AI. And there it is right there. 17-10. Take the under, guys. Horrible offenses. I don't know if Boise State's going to cover. They do have Boise State covering, but the under 39 seems like a lock on that one. Here we go. Washington and UCLA, guys. I've got UCLA winning this game outright. Chip Kelly, amazing. You're going to make Chip Kelly a home underdog. The disrespect. What does the AI think? And the AI has UCLA winning. This is the lock of the century. Every computer model knows and understands that this is unbelievable. Chip Kelly is a top 5 coach in college football. He's basically a god. Zach Charbonnet says, every time I look on the sideline and I see Chip Kelly, I get just a little bit more inspired. That's what Zach Charbonnet, that was a direct quote. So guys, UCLA, it's so unbelievable. I don't know. So they're plus 2.5 now. So the line has gone back down. Because it was 3 and then it was 3.5. Now it's 2. I'm going to skip some of these games. Here's a good one. Oklahoma State, Baylor, the noon game. Guys, I trust Baylor football. I have Baylor winning this game 33-28. Let's see what the AI thinks. The AI. It's taken a while. It's trying to compute on this one. It's an important game, I know. And it's got Baylor winning and covering the spread. I think this is a parity game. I agree with the AI model. Baylor is not going to go to 2 losses. Oklahoma State is not going to stay undefeated. Although Oklahoma State had a weird bye week. I don't know why they have these games listed at noon. Of course, the Clemson-North Carolina game. This is the kind of rain game, so I probably wouldn't even... The AI doesn't know it's going to be rainy. The AI... Well, maybe they do. They've got it at 27-13 and the under hitting. I don't agree with that. I think North Carolina State will score. Why do I keep calling them North Carolina State? NC State. I just like calling them NC State more, but I think NC State will score more than 13. But apparently people have been telling me there was like a big issue with Clemson's secondary where they were missing like 4 starters and they're getting them back this week. So who knows? Wake Forest, Florida State. I love the value. I love Wake Forest possibly to upset Florida State. The AI model agrees with me. And see, guys, this is the thing. This is why I'm so good at what I do. This is an advanced analytical model that beats Vegas consistently. And me and the AI are basically, we have the same wavelength. That's how crazy this is. You can see Wake Forest, the projected winner, over Florida State. This is a parity game. Do we really expect Florida State to go to 5-0? Guys, if Florida State wins, I have full respect for them. I really do. Next, we've got the battle of the overrated. It's Kentucky and Ole Miss. It's loading this, and it has Ole Miss winning and the overhitting. So I really have no clue what's going to happen in this game. Who knows? I love Oklahoma. I love Oklahoma minus 6.5, and I like the over in this game. But the over-under is now 69. Nice. No, but that's a pretty high number, and it likes Oklahoma to win 41-30. And the thinking with Oklahoma, traditionally they're very good in terms of Big 12 play at bouncing back after a miserable loss. And it likes Oklahoma 41-30. I think I had it 45-28. Oklahoma winning. I love the under in this Georgia State Army game. Unfortunately, it's been bet down to 54.5. It was at 58. Let's see what the AI thinks. The AI disagrees with me. Oh no, it actually has it at 54, so I guess barely going under. I don't think Army is going to score 34 points. I disagree with that prediction personally. We're going to skip some of these games. The Virginia Tech UNC game is another rain game, so it's not going to predict that correctly. Let's see if it has Georgia Tech covering against Pittsburgh. That line is down to 21.5. I saw it at 24 when I did the game picks. It's got Pittsburgh winning by 20. I don't know if that line is actually down that much. Because it was 24, then it was 23.5. I didn't see it go any lower than that. So I don't know if this is just they're using somewhere else. Illinois versus Wisconsin. I believe the over-under for this game is 42. It says it's 43.5, but all the models are saying take the under. I want to see what this, yeah. So I think Illinois will score more than 3 points, but there's great value in taking the under 42 in this game. They've got the total at 30, and I don't know if Wisconsin's going to blow them out, but I think that game's going to go under. Michigan versus Iowa. I love the under in this game, the under 42.5. Let's see what it predicts. And yeah, I guess that's due to I'm not exactly sure. I think Iowa will probably score more than 3 points, but I understand it's thinking, Iowa has a horrible offense, things like that. I don't know about 17-3. Kansas State, Texas Tech, I'm not going to show that one. That's whatever. Purdue, Minnesota, injury concerns. It's not going to predict the injuries. Let's see if I'm guessing it's not going to have James Madison covering. I still think James Madison will cover, but it probably won't have them covering. Wow, it does. 45-7 in the simulation result. It's got them covering. That's great to see there. The AI is synced up. I think Utah is going to cover this 10-point spread personally. We'll see what it says against Oregon State. And, you really can't make a judgment off of that. It's got them winning by 11. Other games, East Carolina, South Florida. Unfortunately, that game got moved to FAU Stadium. I thought, what was it? South Florida was going to cover the 8-point spread, but now that it's a neutral site game, I don't know. Alabama, Arkansas, we'll simulate that one. We'll see what they say. I don't know what to make of this game personally. I have it as a 7-point game, so they do think Alabama will cover. It's just impossible to know. Alabama's really only had one test this year, and they struggled. I'm sure there will be adjustments that will be made by the offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien. They still have the Heisman Trophy winner quarterback, Bryce Young. But you look at the receivers, they do have some really highly ranked receivers and stuff like that. Maybe they'll be able to scheme guys open more. Arkansas, it'll be an interesting game. By the way, I love the over in this Bowling Green Akron game. The over-under is right now 52. Let's see what they think. That's got to be a joke. Bowling Green has been trending heavily. They were -6, now they're -9.5, and it's got frickin' Akron winning 30. Yeah, I don't know about that prediction there. It likes Akron on the money line though, so that's interesting. Akron is horrible, so I don't know what it's talking about. Michigan State, Maryland, whatever. Northwestern, Penn State. I love the under in this one. The under 52 or 51 now. That's what it's at. And it does like the under. So it's got it at 34-14. I think I had it 37-7. I don't know if Northwestern can generate 2 touchdowns. They do have a good running back. I will say they do have a nice running back. Iowa State, Kansas. Kansas is +3. I think there's good value on Kansas +3, honestly, at home. Although it is a parity game, do we really think Kansas... Wow. It loves... So, yeah, if you like this model, it loves Iowa State to crush Kansas. I don't agree with that. I mean, I think they could win. Rutgers, Ohio State. I'm guessing it's going to have Rutgers covering this spread because that's kind of how the models have looked at this game. It's got it at 50-12, so it does have Rutgers covering the 40. I think Ohio State will cover personally. What just happened there? I guess I went to something there. Texas, West Virginia, whatever. Texas A&M, Mississippi State. We'll do this one, see what they think. I like the value in A&M here. So they have lower scoring close game, but they do have Mississippi State covering by 1 point. That spread, I believe, is 3.5 to 4 right now. Any other games? UTEP, sure. So I love Charlotte in this game. I just kind of looked at it, and it just doesn't add up for why UTEP is the favorite. I'm sure the AI will agree with me on this one. And there it is, folks. You see, you understand when you think like the AI, when you think like Vegas, you beat Vegas. Right? You know how Vegas sets line. They use computers. Where is the flaw in the computers? Right here. This is how we circumvent it. Charlotte's going to win this game. I don't see UTEP scoring 29 points. They have a horrible offense. But UTEP is a 3-point favorite in that one. Any other games? Auburn, LSU. I think there's maybe some value on Auburn +8. But they're just such a dumpster fire. I don't know. I love Western Kentucky. I don't know how this line got bet down, but it did get bet down. It was -6. It's down to -5. And there it is, folks. Western Kentucky. I am not paying the AI to simulate it like this. It's just simulating it. It knows how I'm always right. It's trusting me. It's listening to me. And that's going into the phone. And then it's basing its predictions off of what I'm saying. That's why this is happening, guys. It's so crazy. Cincinnati, Tulsa. I mean, I like Cincinnati as a football program. UAB, I think, definitely covers the 10-point spread at Rice. That was in one of my bets. The best bets video. Yeah, that's wrong. That is completely wrong. So it has Rice winning that game. Virginia, Duke. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have some weather impacting that game with the hurricane. Georgia, Missouri. I love Georgia -28. I think I have them winning 49-7 in my best bets or in my game picks. It's got it at 46-10. Yeah, Georgia's just going to completely overwhelm Missouri. They're going to cover that spread. Indiana, Nebraska. San Jose State and Wyoming. Wow, Wyoming is +3. Wyoming actually is pretty good. You know who's a program that has really turned it around? When I was younger, San Jose State was... This might have just been like 5 years ago, but San Jose State was always horrible. But they've turned it around, and they've turned into a respectable FBS program. Florida International versus New Mexico State. Let's see. I'm guessing it's going to have FIU covering because it can't... Watch this. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually a pretty good prediction because I do think FIU is so bad, they're not going to be able to cover the 14.5. Like, New Mexico State is also horrible. This is the worst game of the week. But FIU is just, I think they're the worst team in FBS. Let's take a look. So Stanford, Oregon. Stanford on the money line, folks. Trust David Shaw. The AI trusts David Shaw here. We know. And it has Oregon winning. So that is wrong. But guys, I just wanted to go through this, look at some games. We'll go to this one as well. Why not? Arizona State versus USC. This is free, by the way. You can look these up. It's just something fun to look at. It's got USC winning 36-20. It loves Arizona State +25. Arizona State is crazy underdogs. +25. But I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. They've got the coaching change and everything like that. So they just fired their coach. The over-under is 60. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I think USC will probably have a bounce-back performance on offense. We'll take a look at this game, too. Colorado, Arizona. It has Arizona 17.5-point favorites. And, yeah, I think we're about done with the AI model after that. But, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.